Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Television that is transmitted over cable directly to the receiver. A conductor for transmitting electrical or optical signals or electric power. A nautical unit of depth. A television system that transmits over cables. Send cables, wires, or telegrams. A telegram sent abroad. A very strong thick rope made of twisted hemp or steel wire. Fasten with a cable. Cable trees. Television that is transmitted over cable directly to the receiver. A television system that transmits over cables. A course of reasoning aimed at demonstrating a truth or falsehood, the methodical process of logical reasoning. I can't follow your line of reasoning. A slight depression or fold in the smoothness of a surface. His face has many lines. Mechanical system in a factory whereby an article is conveyed through sites at which successive operations are performed on it. A connected series of events or actions or developments. Historians can only point out those lines for which evidence is available. The road consisting of railroad track and roadbed. A conceptual separation or distinction. There is a narrow line between sanity and insanity. A succession of notes forming a distinctive sequence. A conductor for transmitting electrical or optical signals or electric power. The principal activity in your life that you do to earn money. He's not in my line of business. Make a mark or lines on a surface. Draw a line. Often plural, a means of communication or access. Lines of communication were set up between the two firms. The descendants of one individual. His entire lineage has been warriors. Space for one line of print, 1 column wide and 1/14 inch deep, used to measure advertising. A short personal letter. Drop me a line when you get there. A telephone connection. Be in line with, form a line along. Trees line the riverbank. The maximum credit that a customer is allowed. A particular kind of product or merchandise. A nice line of shoes. A pipe used to transport liquids or gases. A pipeline runs from the wells to the seaport. A commercial organization serving as a common carrier. Acting in conformity. In line with. A formation of people or things one behind another. The line stretched clear around the corner. A formation of people or things one beside another. The line of soldiers advanced with their bayonets fixed. A fortified position, especially one marking the most forward position of troops. They attacked the enemy's line. A length, straight or curved, without breadth or thickness, the trace of a moving point. A mark that is long relative to its width. He drew a line on the chart. A single frequency, or very narrow band, of radiation in a spectrum. A spatial location defined by a real or imaginary unidimensional extent. Cover the interior of. Line the gloves. Fill plentifully. Line one's pockets. In games or sports, a mark indicating positions or bounds of the playing area. Mark with lines. Sorrow had lined his face. Persuasive but insincere talk that is usually intended to deceive or impress. Let me show you my etchings as a rather worn line. Reinforce with fabric. Lined books are more enduring. Something, as a cord or rope, that is long and thin and flexible. A washing line. Text consisting of a row of words written across a page or computer screen. The letter consisted of 3 short lines. A conductor for transmitting electrical or optical signals or electric power. A nautical unit of depth. A nautical unit of depth. A television system that transmits over cables. A television system that transmits over cables. Send cables, wires, or telegrams. Apparatus used to communicate at a distance over a wire, usually in Morse code. A message transmitted by telegraph. A quip for use with electricity. A metal conductor that carries electricity over a distance. Send cables, wires, or telegrams. Fasten with wire. The columns were wired to the beams for support. Ligament made of metal and used to fasten things or make cages or fences, etc. Provide with electrical circuits. Wire the addition to the house. String on a wire. Wire beads. The finishing line on a racetrack. A telegram sent abroad. A telegram sent abroad. Broadcasting visual images of stationary or moving objects. She is a star of screen and video. A recording of both the visual and audible components, especially one containing a recording of a movie or television program. The visible part of a television transmission. Computer science. The appearance of text and graphics on a video display. Broadcasting visual images of stationary or moving objects. An electronic device that receives television signals and displays them on a screen. A telecommunication system that transmits images of objects, stationary or moving, between distant points. Broadcasting visual images of stationary or moving objects. An electronic device that receives television signals and displays them on a screen. The British call a TV set a telly. Broadcasting visual images of stationary or moving objects. The person who leads a musical group. A device designed to transmit electricity, heat, etc. A substance that readily conducts, e.g., electricity and heat. The person who collects fares on a public conveyance. A unit of measurement of length. A unit of measurement of length. A telecommunication system that transmits images of objects, stationary or moving, between distant points. Communicate over long distances, as via the telephone or email. A message transmitted by telegraph. Street names for flunitrazepam. Catch with a lasso. Rope cows. Fasten with a rope. Rope the bag securely. A strong line. Make tight or tighter. Cause to be firmly attached. Fasten the lock onto the door. Attach to. They fastened various nicknames to each other. Become fixed or fastened. This dress fastens in the back. A determination of the place where something is. He got a good fix on the target. Informal terms for a difficult situation. He got into a terrible fix. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Put something somewhere, firmly. Fix your eyes on this spot. Make infertile. Decide upon or fix definitely. Fix the variables. Make ready or suitable or equip in advance for a particular purpose or for some use, event, etc. I was fixing to leave town after I paid the hotel bill. Take vengeance on or get even. That'll fix him good. The act of putting something in working order again. Prepare for eating by applying heat. Fix breakfast for the guests, please. Cause to be firmly attached. She fixed her gaze on the man. Make fixed, stable or stationary. Let's fix the picture to the frame. An exemption granted after influence, e.g., money, is brought to bear. Collusion resulted in tax fixes for gamblers. Influence an event or its outcome by illegal means. Fix a race. Kill, preserve, and harden tissue in order to prepare for microscopic study. Set or place definitely. Let's fix the date for the party. Something craved, especially an intravenous injection of a narcotic drug. She needed a fix of chocolate. Immune to attack. Incapable of being tampered with. A secure telephone connection. Fill or close tightly with or as if with a plug. Make certain of. Furnish with battens. Financially safe. A secure investment. Get by special effort. Cause to be firmly attached. Free from fear or doubt. Easy in mind. He was secure that nothing will be held against him. A sure payment of. Free from danger or risk. Secure from harm. Not likely to fail or give way. The lock was secure. A cable made of optical fibers that can transmit large amounts of information at the speed of light. Cable used to distribute electricity. A cable between a computer and a printer. Cable used to distribute electricity. Influence or urge by gentle urging, caressing, or flattering. A transmission line for high-frequency signals.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.